Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a beautiful afternoon in India and midnight in the US. But ये ज्ञान क्यों दे रहा हूँ मैं? Because all our viewers deserve a beautiful, peaceful, serene magic in life. That's what today's theme is. Power of acceptance. Welcome, Kirti Sharma ma'am.
Good afternoon, Sunny. How are you?
बहुत बहुत बढ़िया. I am super fine.
And today you are looking, a bit serious.
I am looking calm because of the theme. Self-acceptance, acceptance of others, acceptance of life, circumstances. So my first question is, what is acceptance?
Sunny, before I answer what is acceptance, I would like to touch upon what is not acceptance, right? Acceptance does not mean that we should bow down in front of every situation. Acceptance does not mean that we should tolerate abuses, right?
Yes.
Acceptance does not mean that if someone is insulting you, you should accept it. Acceptance does not mean this. Acceptance does not mean giving up. Let that okay, fine, I am accepting the situation and therefore I should not try hard. Acceptance does not mean that you should not plan for your development. Acceptance does not mean that you cannot transform, right? So this is what acceptance does not mean. There are many myths in people, and people feel like that if we will keep on accepting the things, how we will improve, how will the situations improve, right? But acceptance does not mean that you should take a back seat and you should not try to change the things. Now, what does acceptance means? Acceptance means to coexist with the reality of yourself, realities of others, realities of the situation. So acceptance says that first of all, you should be very much clear what you are, and in reality what are the situations and what are the other people feelings or anything. So it does not mean that you should reject everything and accept just yourself. It also does not mean that you should accept others and reject yourself. It just means to coexist with it, to accept. It is the very first step for the development. It is very first step for the transformation. So it is just like a muscle like we train our muscles in the gym. So it's just like a muscle. More you train your mind to accept the things, and more you will be beneficial in the life, more you will be able to transform yourself, more you will be able to transform the world. So this is what acceptance is according to me.
I just loved it. It was a beautiful spiritual message that active dynamism and do the best and leave the rest. Yes, it is not accepting what is, not right or immoral. It is doing your best actively and then accepting the results while striving for the next level, striving to gain the higher, so you don't remain complacent and lazy.
It's actually a complete SWOT analysis, I would say. It's just a complete SWOT analysis of your own self and SWOT analysis of the situations, right? Without exaggerating the thing and without underestimating the thing. This is what, we need to do, in fact.
I got the mantra. Awareness plus acceptance is equal to awesomeness.
Exactly.
Wow. Thank you. So now, what should we do when people around or situation around is not so conducive, not so okay to me, according to me, my thoughts, my beliefs, and I feel they are conflicting?
Okay, I'll give you one example, one situation, right? a woman is in maximum pain when she's in a labor pain, when she's to deliver a baby. She's in the maximum pain at that particular point of time. She doesn't know what, how she's behaving. And, sometimes what happens is in the operation theater, she hits also people, right? She slaps also sometimes doctors, and she hits, all other nurses and ward boys because she is in pain, right? She is in exactly pain. Now, at that particular point of time, don't you think that doctors help the person first, rather than taking it as an ego issue on himself, that this lady has hit me, right? Or this lady is uncontrollable, or this lady is speaking one thing or the other thing? Because that is the maximum painful situation, which is a physical pain for a person, right? We realize people's physical pains, but we don't realize people's emotional and psychological pains. And therefore, we feel like that they are in conflicting situation with us, although they are struggling with themselves rather than with you. They are not in a conflicting situation with you. This is the actual problem in our households. This is the actual problem in our real world these days. Maybe it is organizations, maybe it is households, maybe offices. What happens is that we don't analyze ourselves, what we are feeling, what we are thinking, how we are behaving, right? What is thought pattern going inside us? But we start doing the SWOT analysis of others, right? I had a couple of questions last night when we had posted the poster. One of the lady asked that my husband keeps on having a mood on and off, right? One of the person said that it is most of the times that I'm in a conflict with my children, right? Now, if it is your children, whenever the children take some decisions, or whenever the children try to express their feelings, we feel like that they are so immature. We don't accept their feelings. We don't accept their thought patterns. We don't accept their decisions, right? You will be able to guide your children. You will be able to keep your children on the right track. Very first of all, accept what are they saying and what are they feeling. Then only you can add on it. When it is a normal human being's nature, then whenever you feel like that you are being rejected, specifically children, from the parents, right? Whenever they feel like our idea is being rejected, immediately, without only listening to us, right? They will stop conversing with you. They will stop listening you. They will start rejecting you 100 times more, right? So very first of all, this is what I'm saying. Okay? Acceptance is the first step. Same goes with the spouses, same goes with the relatives, right? If your spouse is not talking to you today so nicely, what you start doing is कि ये ना 10 साल पहले शादी हुई थी, तब देखो कितने प्यार से बोलते थे, आज तो मेरे से प्यार से भी नहीं बोलते, अब मेरी जरूरत नहीं है, ठीक है, अब मैं सुंदर नहीं लग रही होंगी, इसलिए मेरे साथ प्यार से नहीं बात करते होंगे, whatever, या फिर फलाना रिलेटिव के घर गए थे, उसकी ज्यादा सुना है, अब मेरे से बात करनी बंद कर दी. See how many things we keep on having in our mind, rather than accepting the reality that that person must be undergoing certain pressure. There must be certain feelings inside him. He must be struggling something inside him. It is not about you. It is about he himself, right? So very first of all, accept the situations, accept the people, fine, and then only we can resolve the conflicts of the people without taking it on your self-ego. Fine. Stop your resistance of mind. Fine. Your mind resists कि भी ये मेरे से बात नहीं कर रहे, मैं भी बात नहीं करूंगी, ये मेरे से प्यार से नहीं बोलते, मैं भी प्यार से नहीं बोलूंगी, ठीक है ना? So stop this resistance first of all in your mind. Then only you will be able to accept people and situations and feelings. Then only you will be taking the next step to transform the situations. This is what, how we can, resolve the conflicts around us.
It was a beautiful point, like a principle you said. Sunny, no acceptance, no success. Because the doors are shut. I don't like this teacher. I don't like my dad. I don't like my mother. Rapport is gone. And I'm not ready to accept anything. And both are at loss. The student and the teacher, the son and the parents, the daughter and the friends, what not. You enlightened us
Actually,
in
I have
few
one.
minutes.
I just want to add on, Sunny, here. I have, one principle in my mind that whenever someone walks in my office, right, I very first of all set my mindset that this person is, in a problem, and that's why this person has dared to come up in my office and started discussing the things, right? Until unless we don't realize that this person is in a problem, you will not be able to solve the problem. No, in case you realize that this person has come to your office or come to your place or come to your come to talk to you just to show his supremacy and let you down, the things gets complicated, right? So we have to keep aside our egos, right, and we have to accept the situations and people as such. This is what I want to actually say about it.
Beautiful. So ego ko karo side, accept karo situation or bando ko, so that we move ahead. Okay, but what are your tips? How can we master this beautiful art of acceptance of ABC, articles, beings, and circumstances?
First of all, we all have some past. We all have some past, fine. And our past incidences, our past patterns affect our present, fine. Our past traumas affect our present. We will have to, first of all, accept our past, fine. We will have to let go that those past existed, not because of someone's intentions, or not because of someone's bad feelings towards you. It is just because it was supposed to happen, right? Because there is something called drama of nature, right? It was supposed to be happen in your life. So let's go of the past. First of all, let go of, right? So that you stop crying over your past, you stop rethinking about your past, and you stop inflicting all those dramas of your past in your present life. Okay. Secondly, it's very important to understand that everything changes. Every phase of relationship changes. Nothing is constant in this world, right? Every situation can change. If today you are being respected so much, tomorrow the situation can change. If today you are being loved so much, tomorrow the situation can change. Now, why are we in pain? Because we don't want those things to change. Why we don't want those things to change? Because we are so much dependent upon the people around us and the situations around us. So depend upon yourself, build up yourself, love yourself, accept yourself first of all. Your own opinions, your own thoughts, and your own patterns of feelings are very important for you. Fine. So first of all, secondly, you let go of all these things and have one thing in your mind, that you should be yours to yourself. You should love yourself. Your love for yourself should not change, right? Rest anything in this world can change. Tomorrow your girlfriend can leave you, tomorrow your boyfriend can leave you, any of the relationship can have any kind of phases of changes. Accept those changes, please, right? Then it is again very important, as I said in my very first part also, to do the honest SWOT analysis. What are your weaknesses? What are your strengths, right? If you have a complete and honest SWOT analysis, you will be able to handle anything in this world. Now, what happens with us is, हम कहते हैं मैंने तो कभी आज तक किसी से धोखा नहीं किया, ठीक है, कोई मेरे से क्यों करता है? It is like कि मैंने शेर को कभी नहीं खाया, शेर मेरे को क्यों खाता है? It's like this.
You are a vegetarian and you want the whole world to be vegetarian, and last janam or previous scene you were also non-vegetarian.
That's what, no, कि मैंने कभी आज तक किसी के साथ बुरा नहीं किया, पता नहीं भगवान मेरे साथ बुरा क्यों करता है. Fine. All
पता
these
नहीं है बस.
but that all these things cause resistance in your mind to accept the situations. those resistance are to be removed. Wherever there is a resistance, there is a friction, and wherever there is a friction, there is a pain. Fine. जब हम क्यों क्या के चक्कर में पड़ जाते हैं और ये नहीं सोचते कि ना अब करना क्या है, ठीक है, there we get caught in a trap. Like why me actually me now there are so many these days there are so many unconditional kind of, I don't say unconditional, unexpected deaths in the families, because कलयुग में ये चलना है, ठीक है ना, unconditional deaths आएंगी. फाइन. सो ये अनएक्सपेक्टेड डेथ्स जब होती हैं घरों में, तो वेरी फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन व्हाट वी स्टार्ट आस्किंग इज कि भगवान ने मेरे साथ ये क्यों किया. हम सबको पता है
क्यों हटा दो लाइफ से, बस क्यों
हटा दो, ठीक,
क्यों
ये हो गया.
हाँ, क्यों कीर्ति क्यों ऐसी है, भाई मदर इन लॉ क्यों ऐसी है, why is very important. Why? Cut the why off.
That's what why के चक्कर में we don't realize that we are giving a suffering to ourselves. We are creating a pain off for ourselves. So this why and what is to be removed. Now, what should be our response to the situation? What should be our reaction to the situation? That should be very well thought of, which depends upon how you think and which depends upon how you feel. Fine. So these are certain of the tips. Letting go of is very important. छोड़ दो, full stop लगा दो. कोई आपको कुछ कह गया, लगा दो. आपने भी आगे कुछ ना कुछ उसको रिस्पांस दे दिया होगा, full stop कर दो please. ठीक है? Move forward. This is my personal experience of my life. Whenever I resisted some change, I had come 10 steps backward rather than moving forward. Although changes are very painful, you today have to believe that your child will leave you and go for a job to another city. Your daughter-in-law will leave you and go to another city. It is painful to accept. Fine, but we will have to accept. To protect your mental health, it is important to accept. It's very painful to accept that you were in a relationship with your boyfriend from past 10 years, 7 years, 5 years. But today, your boyfriend has taken a decision to leave you. Your girlfriend has taken a decision to leave you, right? Respect those decisions. You will not be able to create your space in his or her life if the person has decided to leave you. Okay, accept it. Honor yourself to accept it gracefully rather than resisting the change. So resistance, letting go of things, and gracefully keeping your own love and your own thought.
Celebrate the change.
Celebrate the change. We will get many more things happening in our life. कहते हैं ना, भगवान ने एक दरवाजा बंद करता है तो कई खोलता है. ये सच है, ये सच है. भगवान ने अपने आप आपको उस रास्ते पे ले जाना है, दरवाजे बंद कर करके.
And everything changes, day, afternoon, night, weather changes, we change, our own mind changes. But yeah, pleasure is good, we should not leave it. So we have resistance. But you tell me, how did you change and how did you evolve as a person? How did you accept as a leader, as a principal, as a mother, as a teacher, as a wife, as a daughter-in-law? You have faced a lot of situations where you accepted things gracefully. I love this word, gracefully. So what are your experiences, personal experiences on acceptance?
Very first of all, I really do believe I have trained my mind for one thing, and that is everything will change, as I said. Fine. I really do believe that it is not only for saying sake. I really do believe inside my heart. Fine. Okay, if today I am having 10 of good relations around me, tomorrow it can be one. Tomorrow it can be just one also. Tomorrow it can be no one also around me. Fine. If I am today driving some luxury car, then tomorrow it can be two-wheeler as well. Or I may not have a luxury car for myself. I may not even have a car for myself. today, if I'm being respected and loved so much in my organization, amongst my relatives, or there are so many Facebook followers and my Facebook friends, I'm really thankful to all of them. But I really do believe that tomorrow it can change. I do believe it inside my heart. Now, because I do believe this, therefore, every morning when I get up, I get into my car, I say, thank you, God, today also you have given me a car to drive. Fine. That is a gratitude. If I go to my workplace and people, accept me, people respect me, people love me, and I come back my home thinking that today there was no conflict, I, thank God, thank God, you had given me such a productive day today. Fine. And if by chance I get a phone call from someone near and dear one, my sister, my brothers, my cousins, my friends, right? Someone or someone else whom I really feel like that I was able to help the person, I can thank God. कि thank God, at least आज का दिन आपने मेरे को ये सब कुछ दिया. So this gratitude of living day by day, right, has helped me to evolve myself. This gratitude is really very important. Fine. Until
That's it.
unless we are not thankful for the things, fine, we don't appreciate with the things. And what we do is, हम लोग आज खुशी मिलती है, हम सोचते हैं पता नहीं ये कल बुलाएगा हमें कि नहीं बुलाएगा. नहीं
वही
बुलाएगा
तो.
कल, it's okay, आज तो बुला रहा है ना. That's fine. Be happy with this कि आज तो बुला रहा है. And then
I
zero.
remember, scouts and guides have a motto: be prepared. That was your first mantra. Accept
Yeah.
change.
It's
Second one was very simple: gratitude and appreciate what you have, and see blessings, count blessings, what you have right now in front of you, rather than complaining, God, I don't have this. Yesterday Kirti was good, today she's not good. My life has changed before marriage and after marriage. Oh God. And the complaint goes on and on and on. So acceptance, celebrating change with gratitude. And you made gratitude very beautiful. So what is your spiritual message of the day?
Today's spiritual message is, everything will change, right? But your relationship with your God should not change. Maybe it is good times, maybe it is difficult times, maybe it is learning times, maybe it is transformational times. Fine. Your relationship with your God should not change. God does not change. भगवान के दर पे तो हम जब मर्जी जा सकती है, रात को 12 बजे, 1 बजे, सुबह 4 बजे, 6 बजे. आज 4 बजे नहीं उठ पाई, चलो कोई बात नहीं भगवान जी, मैं आपको आज 8 बजे याद कर लेती हूँ. दिस हैपेंस विद ऑल ऑफ अस, राइट? हम 8 बजे याद कर लें, भगवान जी हमें 8 बजे याद आ जाते हैं. भगवान डज नॉट, गॉड डज नॉट resist. God does not resist, right? God does not create bad situations for you. It is our own karma. Fine. It is our own karmic account that the situations come in front of us in form of relationships and in form of difficult learning lessons, right? So God is not responsible for this. So your relationship,
God is cute, in one word, God is cute. So let us beautifully remember,
yeah, so
that dosti with God is important.
Yeah, your love for yourself is very important. Maybe you have committed thousands of mistakes. Fine. Your love, your respect for yourself should not change, and your relationship with God should not change, whatever situations come in front of us. This is my spiritual message for the day, and I hope that all of us, we will be readily accepting every change in our life.
And very beautifully you included the self-love element, which I liked. So it is, I accept and approve of myself as I am today. Today it is the best version of me. Tomorrow it will be the next version. And I evolve every day with friendship with God. Thank you, Kirti ma'am. See you in the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And thanks for all the love and respect my Facebook followers, my Facebook friends gives me. And thanks to you, Sunny. And may God bless us all. Meet you next Sunday at 12 o'clock. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.